Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using the Daydream collection from Cocoa Vanilla Studios and a large cut file here, I believe from Paige Evans. So there are 9 hearts here, and I knew that I wanted to use this layout and kind of scrapbook my grandmother over the last year. So what I decided to do is I decided to kind of, I guess, make a diamond out of the hearts that I am going to back with photos. So I am going to just outline the heart on the photo, cut it out, and then glue it down. Unfortunately, the one on top, the heart is really wide, and my photo is not that wide, and so I had to actually kind of back the rest of it with some paper. It doesn't look like I've done it quite yet in this layout, so I didn't want to make you kind of watch the whole thing because there's 9 hearts to back, and that can get kind of monotonous and boring. So I knew that I wanted to try to make a shaker pocket with this layout, and so I decided to make the center heart a shaker pocket. So I just cut out a piece of acetate there, and then I have a new Facebook group, just kind of to interact more with my viewers, and I was in need of some foam tape, and one of my viewers suggested this really thin foam tape off of Amazon, and so I ended up getting that because she said that it was great for kind of cut files, and that's really what I needed, I guess. My shaker pockets I've made in the past have not really been shaker pockets. The sequins kind of just sits there because there's no kind of extra space in the shaker pocket. But the foam tape that I am going to use is super thin and worked really well with this layout. So you can see here that I am just lining that foam tape all the way around the edge of that center heart. It is really important when doing shaker pockets to make sure, you know, there's nowhere for the sequins to escape. And so you really want to make sure that it kind of goes all the way across, or all the way across the back of the cut file. So I decided to actually, instead of pouring the sequins in, just after the back piece was on, to just place it there and then add the back piece to it, and really like the way that that looks. So now that I have 4 of the 9 hearts backed, I have this 6x8 paper from this collection, so I decided to try and use up some of that. And you can see here I do have some scraps left over from a different layout, so I'm going to try to use up the scraps as much as I can. And so I'm just going to back it the same way, just, you know, trace the heart on the paper and then cut it and glue it to the back of the cut file. I have a love-hate relationship with cut files. Love the way they look, but I really do not enjoy backing the cut files. It always just seems so messy for me, I guess, and just not clean cut almost. I do go back and trim the excess around the edges so you can't see it, but there's always just something I don't like about the cut file in the end. I think they always end up looking okay, but definitely not my favorite thing to do. So I wanted this to kind of pop up off the page, so I used a lot of foam circles there and popped this up off the page, and then really had fun embellishing the layout. I have the title ones there that you can see, and then I think I have 2 of the regular ephemera packs. So really just trying to figure out what to use. I wanted to embellish on most of the paper-backed hearts, and so I just went through the ephemera pack. Loved that little Oh, that little rainbow. Wow, so I kind of am embellishing as I go, so to speak, a little bit at least. So I must have gone through the ephemera pack that I've used up all the flowers on. I think I made a leaf or a flower wreath with the ephemera already. So one of the ephemera packs is pretty sparse, I guess, on the flowers. So you can see that I changed the kind of title, I guess, on the top. I like the sticker that says Shine On. My grandma is now in a nursing home. She is 92, will be 93 in June. And my husband made a comment after I showed him the layout. He said, I don't think your grandma would love the fact that you've used any of those photos. And honestly, she probably wouldn't. But this is just still something I want to remember. She's still got that fire in her, and yeah, I just want to remember these years. You know, she's still here. She's still feisty for sure. So even though she probably wouldn't approve of these photos, I still want to remember this time as well. So this is more so for me, I guess. So you can see that I'm taking a lot of the flower pieces and a lot of the ephemera now and kind of embellishing the hearts that have a paper backing. I trimmed off a flower cluster at the bottom just so hopefully I can use it on a different layout as well. And with the foam tape behind it, I couldn't really get it under the heart like I wanted. So the bottom middle heart is empty. I am actually going to use that to do my journaling. I picked a pattern paper, but picked one that I could easily journal on. And so if you're wondering why that one is just plain and has no ephemera or embellishments, that is why I'm going to embellish there and probably say something like 92 is still spunky or feisty or something along those lines. And yeah, I don't know. I just really enjoyed this layout. It's definitely a special one for me. And I think that is just about going to finish off the embellishing. I kind of play around with some ideas, but don't think I actually end up placing anything at the top. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I will link the foam tape down below, as well as the collection and Paige Evans cut files. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.